Hello, it's 11 Universe, it's Xander. Welcome back to ARW. I know we're here on a Sunday evening. It's a little bit different from normal, but this is the ZanderMania after party. It's a big night for ARW. This is the night where Season 4 officially kicks off. The final night for the intro that you've just seen. We're getting a completely revamped intro. And tonight's the night you're going to be seeing a lot of the new stars of Season 4. And we're kicking the show off with the ARW General Manager. And the ARW General Manager is... Yep. This is ZanderMania. The fate of ARW was on the line between Team Xander and Team Steve Harvey, and well, look who weaseled his way to the win. The new ARW GM has something to say. He's here to talk about the state of ARW. Oh boy! You're going to be seeing some changes around these parts. First thing is first. Steve Harvey, you're fired. And with that, welcome to my ARW. Tonight is the after party of a lifetime. The after party you've all been waiting for. We have new stars. We have a tag team title match. We have so much more. Oh, but don't worry. Stark, Little Mac, Guile, you're not fired. You're not fired for going behind my back. I mean, you can stick around, but you're probably gonna have a bad time. But you're not fired. Because your old pal Xander knows just what's best for... Okay, well that's Tifa Lockhart's music. What the hell? Oh my god! That's Clown Strife and Barrett Wallace. Tifa right behind them. Avalanche are in the building. And they're surrounding the new GM. This is interesting. Cloud and Barrett standing back. Tifa stepping up to the GM. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, let's not do anything hasty. Cloud, Barrett, welcome to ARW. I mean, yeah, guys, yeah, it's good to see you. Avalanche, right? Yeah, you guys, you don't like Sephiroth. I mean, I absolutely hate him. Oh! Well, his first night as GM ain't going so well, is it? Because he is going for a ride. His first night as GM and Avalanche leave the new GM laying. It looks like tonight, the after party has the inmates running the asylum. That's not even our first match tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Avalanche has arrived. We have some singles action to officially kick us off. Well, we're going to try and get things back in order now that the GM seems to be out for the night. Here comes one of the men he promised was going to have a bad time at ARW. Here comes Little Mac. I mean, it already seems Little Mac's having a bad time. His coach, Doc Lewis, not allowed at ringside tonight. Nor his tag team partner, Guile. Mac making his way to the ring. He's going to be taking on a former ARW World Champion, is what I'm being told. He's taking on Giovanni. The leader of Team Rocket, Giovanni. Giovanni not being accompanied by Jesse and James tonight at the scene. So it's Giovanni and Little Mac in our first bit of actual action tonight. Here we go. Oh, what a boot from Mac. Little Mac's not someone you expect to be able to just walk over someone, but he makes it work, doesn't he? Oh, and there's another boot to Giovanni. Mac, of course, nearly winning the whole thing for Team Harvey last night at ZanderMania. Nearly saved the show for Steve, but unfortunately, Little Mac, it all came down to the numbers of the game. It came down to 4-on-1 for Little Mac, and he eliminated Wrestle Talk. But he was unable to get rid of Xander or Xander's big mystery reveal of Mike Tyson. There's a kick from Giovanni. He grabs Mac into the corner. Mac counters. Right hand to the back of Giovanni. Little Mac rolls the former champion through. No, there's a rope break there for Giovanni. Mac back to his feet. Gets grabbed. Giovanni swings him through. Neck breaker to Little Mac. And now Giovanni into a cover on Little Mac. One. No, there's a kick out. Oh, there's a jab. Giovanni went for a right. Right hand again. Mac counters, and there's a boot from Little Mac, and Giovanni back to his feet now. And clotheslines him out of the ring. Little Mac now picking Giovanni up to his feet. Went for a kick to the ribs. Giovanni taking out the leg. There's a couple punches. It's a whole new season of ARW tonight. So everything's kind of been refreshed, If we were still doing the win-loss record things that we did for like 3 months, maybe. I don't know how long we did it. If we still did those would be refreshed this season. Why do they not still get done? I'm sure some people are going to ask. It's very time-consuming. It was making 30-minute episodes of ARW take over an hour and a half to do, editing-wise. So, referee at a 7 count now. 8 count, Mac back to his feet. And now Mac knocks him into the corner. Little Mac grabs Giovanni, scoops him up, and head first off the turnbuckle goes the boss of Team Rocket. Mac now drags him away from the ropes, and Little Mac, whoa, Giovanni, cover. Well, this works wonders for the tag champions last night. No. There's a double axe handle. There's a star punch. And Mac turns Giovanni over. 1, 2, no! And now Mac rolling Giovanni over. Little Mac kicks him in the ribs, and Mac with another kick to Giovanni. Mac went for a kick. Giovanni counters, takes him down now. Little Mac in trouble. Giovanni turns him over into a Boston Crab. Giovanni, like I said, this is a whole new season. Good time for both of these men. They both had gold in season 3. It is very strange that we're on season 4 of ARW. Of course, we had 2 seasons in 2019 due to the ARW starting right at the end of what would have been season 1. As now Mac grabs Giovanni and throws him back into the ring. Mac follows him. Little Mac picks Giovanni back up to his feet, and Little Mac kick to the ribs. There's a jab. Here we go. Little Mac. There's our right hand. Grabs him, throws him across the ring, into the corner. Little Mac, no! Kick to the head from Giovanni. Giovanni went for a right. Little Mac countered. Star Punch! Little Mac off the second Star Punch. Takes down Giovanni. Turns him over. Into the cover. Little Mac. Referee out of position. 1, 2. He got him. That is a big win for Little Mac tonight, starting season 4 off right for himself with a huge win on the after party. Knocking off a former ARW World Champion as well. It's a big win for Little Mac. Oh God. Mike Tyson's here. Tyson's the one who knocked Mac out cold last night. Tyson is back. Oh! And now Mike Tyson just knocks Little Mac out again. And Tyson leaves Mac laying. So we got some singles action as Princess Peach has made her way to the ring, and oh boy, she's taking on the Princess of Power. It's She-Ra. She-Ra making her way to the ring. Last time we saw her was at the Royal Rumble. It seems she's now officially part of the Season 4 ARW roster. That would make our 3rd newcomer to ARW tonight, just 2 matches in. Of course, Barrett and Cloud making their ARW debuts to start off the show tonight. As She-Ra has made her way to the ring. Taking on Princess Peach. It's Princess versus Princess. Although it's more of a damsel versus doomsday in this situation. I think you can tell which one is which. Princess Peach, well, you know. She's been here since Season 1 of ARW. It's never been the greatest start. She rolls She-Ra through, though. Cover. 1, no. She-Ra immediately getting the shoulders up. And now Peach, another cover. Trying again to pull a fast one. 1, 2. Whoa! Nearly got her that time. Peach picks She-Ra back up to her feet. There's an elbow strike. And now Peach pops her up and suplexes her. There's a kick from Princess Peach. She grabs She-Ra, and She-Ra sweeps the leg. She grabs Peach now back up to her feet, and She-Ra kick to the ribs. Spins around with a chop. Oh, went for a knee strike. Peach out of the way. Peach. Oh, caught with a headbutt. There's a clothesline. Now She-Ra picking Peach back up to her feet. Kick to the ribs. Went for a chop. She ducked it, and now She-Ra went for a right. Peach countered. Now Peach with She-Ra. Off the ropes. Princess Peach. Oh, look at this. Some fire coming from the princess. And now Princess Peach into a cover. One, no, there's a kick out from She-Ra. Now Peach trying to get herself fired up here. She-Ra back to her feet. Oh, what a boot from the Princess of Power. And now She-Ra picking her back up to her feet. She's got her up. She-Ra in front of the clothesline. Peach ducked it. Now Peach with She-Ra into the corner. No! Nobody home for the drop kick. She-Ra takes her down. She grabs Peach now up to her feet, and She-Ra scoops her up. Tilt-a-whirl. Oh! Torture rack is in. A torture rack in on Princess Peach. The Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom is in some serious trouble here. At the hands of the Princess of Edenia. And Peach manages to counter out with an arm drag. She-Ra counters though. Plants Princess Peach in the mat. And now She-Ra standing over Princess Peach, and what is she thinking here? Calling her up to her feet, and She-Ra, what is she going to do? She grabs Peach, pulls her in, plants her into the mat, turns into a cover. 1, 2, She-Ra is your winner. Don't know if it was much question. Genuinely don't know if it was much question. Big win for She-Ra tonight, though, in her ARW debut. Plants Princess Peach. A huge slam, and she gets the big win in her debut. I'm being told we've got a bit of a situation going on backstage, though, so we're going to cut backstage and see what's going on. Johnny Cage and Captain Falcon, well, tag team partners face-to-face backstage right now. Can, I have a word with you, Cage? Sure, partner. Over here. What's the deal, bud? I got a match right now. Yeah, I'm well aware, but I think you and I need to have a little chat about what you did last night. What do you mean? You know damn well what you did. Oh yeah, I won the freaking Interdimensional Championship. Sweet, right? That was my match to win, Cage. I was fingertips away. I was going to be the first Grand Slam champion in ARW. I'd taken everyone out, and then you pulled your little stunt. You don't get to act like everything's fine between us. All's fair in love and showbiz, baby. It's not even a saying. Look, I'm sorry. I'm going to stay back here tonight. I'm not coming out with you for your match. So, sorry if you lose, but I'm not exactly your biggest fan right now. Alright, you're lost. Getting to see the new champ in action. Could have had a front row seat. Well, here comes the new interdimensional champion. Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage, well, very controversial win last night. Everyone was down. So if you didn't see ZanderMania last night, the way it went in that 8-man ladder match was everyone was down. Captain Falcon had laid everyone out with Falcon kicks except his tag partner, and Johnny Cage betrayed him, shoving him off the ladder to... Hang on. Whoa! Green Arrow is in ARW. The Green Arrow is in ARW, and in his first match, he's fighting against the Interdimensional Champion. Non-title match, of course. We do know that at ARW Redemption in a few weeks' time, I'll have an official date for that soon, that Johnny Cage will be defending the Interdimensional Championship against Arnold Zanzenegger, the winner of the Bow Memorial Battle Royal, the same way that we know the new ARW Women's Champion will be defending, Chun-Li will be defending against the winner of the Nanny Memorial Battle Royal 2B, as Johnny Cage with a neckbreaker to the Green Arrow. Now Green Arrow. In some trouble here, Green Arrow. Whoa. Cage knocked back, Arrow. Rolls Cage through. Cover. 1. No, Cage kicks out. Oliver Queen, no, excuse me, Green Arrow. It's obvious. 1. No, Cage again kicks out. And now, Arrow. DDT. Takes Johnny Cage back up to his feet, and Green Arrow, right hand, and another. He goes to knock him back. Cage counters. Cage went for a kick. Green Arrow counters. Now Green Arrow scoops him up on his shoulders, and Green Arrow. Oh, what a flapjack! Takes down the interdimensional champion. Cage picked back up to his feet, and now Green Arrow. Whoa, what a DDT! Cover. 1. No. Johnny Cage just kicked out. And now Arrow going to the top rope, and Green Arrow. Gonna come off the top. No! Cage gets the knees up. And now Green Arrow in some trouble. Johnny Cage. Whoa, went for the super kick. Arrow catches him. No. Cage with Arrow in the corner. Cage. Oh, Arrow counters. Arrow. Counter. Counter for counter right now. Cage throws him in the corner. Cage. Knee strike. Knocks Arrow back. And now Johnny Cage. Right hand turns him around. Johnny Cage with the super kick. Cover on Green Arrow. 1. No. Arrow kicks out. The interdimensional champion's going to have to try a little harder than that. And now Cage is calling him out. We know what comes next. Here comes the patented Johnny Cage. Nut punch. No. Arrow counters. Cage staggering back to his feet. Spear from Arrow. 1. 2. No. Cage kicks out. And now Green Arrow with Johnny Cage back to his feet. And now Arrow sends him off the ropes. Here comes Cage. Oh, went for another spear, but Cage countered. And now Cage. Cover on Green Arrow. 1. No. Arrow kicks out. Arrow gets caught. Cage. Oh, wait a minute. Arrow. No. Cage counters. Cage with a clothesline to Arrow. And now Johnny Cage. What's he thinking here? There's a kick to the arm. And again. And now Johnny Cage with a stop to the arm again to Green Arrow. Pulls him in now and then into a cover. 1, 2. No, there's a kick out. There's another kick now, Johnny Cage. Posing over the Green Arrow now. Cage. Whoa, caught. Arrow rolls him through. 1, 2. No, Cage nearly got caught showboating. And now Cage with Arrow. Off the ropes. Johnny Cage pops him up. Oh, what a cutter. What a cutter to Green Arrow. Oh, but a rope break's going to plague Johnny Cage on that one. And now Cage goes up to the top rope. Bill went for an elbow drop. Arrow out of the way. There's a spear. 1, 2. Green Arrow nearly got him. What an impressive showing in his debut tonight for Green Arrow. What an impressive first night as Interdimensional Champion for Johnny Cage. And now Green Arrow catches him. And, oh, pulls him neck first into the ropes. Picks him back up to his feet now, and Arrow grabs Cage into Impaler DDT. Cover. 1, 2. Green Arrow just pinned the Interdimensional Champion. Johnny Cage, on his first night as the Interdimensional Champion, is defeated by the Green Arrow. What a debut for Green Arrow. Huge win for Arrow. Oh, it's just a bad night to be Johnny Cage. Here comes his upcoming challenger for the Interdimensional Championship, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the winner of the Bow Memorial Battle Royal at ZanderMania 2021 last night. The man who challenges Johnny Cage at Redemption in a few weeks, as I said. Well, first you lose. First you lose to a newcomer in Green Arrow, and now Johnny Cage, he's back in the ring. He's not really sure what's going on. Arnold staring out at him. The two face to face. Wait, Arnold, off the ropes, spear! Arnold just speared the hell out of the Interdimensional Champion. Like I said, it's a bad night if your name is Jonathan Cage. What a clothesline! And Arnold, oh! Taking down the champ. And now Arnold, he overcame 7 other men to get a championship opportunity, and now he's making a statement into Steiner Recliner. And Cage is going to tap out. That was not an official match, but Arnold just proving his point tonight. Standing over the Interdimensional Champion after choking him out in the Steiner Recliner. Huge win for, well, not even a win, but just a huge statement for Arnold Schwarzenegger tonight. I'm told that we're going to be hearing something special from a fan favorite team up next. Well, there's Dr. Eggman, the leader, well, maybe the leader of Love Muffin, I'm not really sure. What's he got to say?
Hear me now, ARW. I hereby declare an open challenge to anyone willing to face a member of our united front, as chosen by me, the greatest genius of all time, Dr. Eggman.
Oh, what a person to answer the open challenge. We already know he's in a pissed off mood. Captain Falcon making his way down to the ring. Damn, did I need this right now? You guys are just what I was hoping for. A chance to relieve my stress by taking my boot, turning it sideways, and sticking a Falcon kick up the ass of any of you.
No, Captain. I said a member of my choice, not yours. And money does buy a lot of things, including a new member of our team. So please, everybody, welcome the newest addition to the League of Villainous Evildoers, maniacally united for frightening investments in naughtiness.
A new member? Love Muffin's convinced. Oh my god. Well, Doofenshmirtz clearly wants to take the spotlight. For those that do not know, this man being surrounded by Love Muffin is Deathstroke, one of the deadliest assassins in all of comics. He shoves his way past Love Muffin. Money can buy a lot of things. I did not expect money to buy the service of the Terminator of DC Universe. Captain Falcon versus Deathstroke. Here we go. Oh, Deathstroke takes out the leg. Going right into the legs of Captain Falcon. This is a former ARW champion, keep that in mind. And Deathstroke was just treating like he was nothing. Of course, Falcon came out here expecting to maybe punch the head in of Doofenshmirtz, Robbie Rotten, or Eggman, but Deathstroke. Oh, Captain Falcon getting right back to his feet, though he takes down Deathstroke. Falcon goes for a kick. Deathstroke back to his feet, sweeps the leg. Oh, what a kick. Deathstroke going right after Captain Falcon again. Kick to the ribs. Off the ropes. Deathstroke kick to the head. Takes him up to his feet. Now Deathstroke scoops him up. Captain Falcon counters. Right hand to the back. And now Falcon. No. Deathstroke counters. Now these two are going to exchange some strikes. Deathstroke scoops him up. Falcon shoves him away again. Captain Falcon went for the Falcon kick. Deathstroke with a kick to the back of the head. And now Deathstroke scoops the Captain up. And what's Deathstroke thinking? Oh, takes him down. Kicks him down off his feet. And now Deathstroke calling Captain Falcon up. And what's Deathstroke thinking? Plants him. 1, 2, 3. That's a former ARW World Champion that Deathstroke just dominated. Look at that, just the strength of Deathstroke. Refusing to let Love Muffin get in the ring and celebrate with him either. But a win for Deathstroke is now technically a win for them. Very interesting turn of events. But up next, the ARW Men's Tag Team Championships are on the line. I must apologize. I did misread the script or the running order tonight. It is actually 6-woman tag team action up next. The men's tag team championships will be on the line up next, I promise. As here come the Gotham City Sirens to the ring for this 6-woman tag match. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, and they're teaming up. Well, kind of surprising to say that but the former ARW Women's Champion is teaming up with them tonight. A little bit of a strange team up, I know, but it's going to be the Black Cat teaming up with the Gotham City Sirens. Not the feline villainous that you would have thought. At least certainly not that I would have thought. they're taking on... Well, it's a team of champions. Is out first. The ARW Women's Tag Team Champions. Look at those championships back around their waists. Wondercroft. Making their way to the ring. You gotta love how the title dwarfs Lara Croft, and then Wonder Woman dwarfs the title. They're teaming up with the new ARW Women's Champion, Chun-Li. Look at that championship around her waist. It looks like it belongs, doesn't it? From the Rumble to ZanderMania, Chun-Li has a great start to Season 4. A great end to Season 3, a great start to Season 4, at least. Walking in as champion, I mean, hey. Worked wonders for Samus last year. She was champion forever last season. So it's the champions versus the Sirens and the Black Cat. This is going to be quite the tag team matchup. It's going to be Poison Ivy starting it off with Lara Croft, it seems. So here we go. Croft, kick to the ribs. Right hand knocks Ivy off her feet. Now Lara Croft pops her up. Right hand takes her off her feet. And now Croft off the ropes into elbow to Poison Ivy. The new champs have got a lot to prove tonight. Tag made. Here comes here comes Wonder Woman. Boom! Head first off the boot goes Poison Ivy. Wonder Woman now picks her up to her feet, and Wonder Woman grabs Ivy, pulls her through, went for a DDT. Ivy sweeps the arm. And now Ivy picks up Wonder Woman. Poison Ivy grabs her, throws Wonder Woman off the ropes now. And arm drag takes Wonder Woman off her feet. That's a former ARW Women's Champion, keep in mind. And now Wonder Woman thrown off the ropes. Ivy with a spear. Cover. No, Wonder Woman kicks out. Ivy picking her up to her feet. I did not expect this much fight out of Poison Ivy tonight, especially against someone like Wonder Woman. Now, Wonder Woman grabs Poison Ivy and suplexes her back into the ring. Picks her up to her feet now, and Poison Ivy in some trouble. Wonder Woman grabs her, throws her back across the ring. Oh, and there's an elbow strike from Poison Ivy. Wonder Woman counters, though, throws her right back in the corner. Counter from Ivy. Chun-Li reaches for the tag. But Poison Ivy catches Wonder Woman, throws her back across the ring. And Ivy, no, Wonder Woman counters. She grabs Ivy, throws her back across the ring. Starting to notice a bit of a trend. Tag made, here comes the champ. And now Chun-Li and Wonder Woman. Remember, Wonder Woman was one of Chun-Li's proving stepping stones to becoming ARW Women's Champion. As there's a double back body drop off the top. Chun-Li stopping Ivy. Now Chun-Li went for a drop kick. She counters. Chun-Li grabs Ivy. Monkey flips her across the ring. And into a leg drop. Takes Ivy down. And now Chun-Li picking Ivy up to her feet, looking right at her former opponent. I can actually also confirm that at Redemption, Chun-Li does have to defend against Black Cat and 2B in a triple threat match. Due to us never really having been in this situation before. Chun-Li, kip up, kick to the ribs, knee to the head, kick to the ribs, sweeps the leg. Oh, Harley bounces off the ropes. Right hand takes out Black Cat. What's Chun-Li doing? Oh, went for a drop kick, didn't quite get what she was going for. She takes out Harley Quinn. Turns her attention to Poison Ivy. She did this to Black Cat last night. They won her the championship. There's a big super kick. And into the cover of the super kick. 1, 2. And the champions are your winners. Big win to the team of Wondercroft and Chun-Li. Ivy didn't even get a chance to tag her partners tonight. Once Chun-Li came in, she was like a house of fire. The champions are your winners in this 6-woman tag team match. What in the world? Oh, hang on. Black Canary? Well, we saw Green Arrow. So we should have known Black Canary wasn't too far behind. Black Canary just pacing around the ARW Women's Champion. Just seeming to let the champion know she's here and she'll be watching her.
Subscribing on YouTube is both free and appreciated, but another way that you can support the channel, if you are willing and able, is on Patreon. The LS11 Universe Patreon is linked in the description of every video that we have on the channel. Patreons get cool rewards, like personalized thank you videos, their name in the credits of videos on the channel, early access to side series like GM modes and Road to WrestleMania playthroughs, access to voting on the bi-weekly watch-alongs, and a bi-weekly podcast hosted by myself and Ray, where you get to learn more about us and more about decisions made behind the scenes. If you want to support us on Patreon, it's very appreciated, as it both helps the channel and helps support Ray's unhealthy Dr. Pepper addiction. Woo! Now, back to the show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now I can actually say that the next matchup is for the ARW Tag Team Championships. The GM, Xander LS11, making the champions defend on their first night. Okay, well that's the music of... Oh my god. Thor and Loki united in ARW. This is the debut of the God of Mischief in ARW. We've seen Thor. Thor's been here since the beginning. I mean, Thor, he's been here since what, episode 7? Yeah, episode 7 is when Thor debuted. The sons of Odin, princes of Asgard. God of Thunder and God of Mischief unite. They're challenging for the tag team championships on their first night. All I can say. Oh no. I can't believe I'm saying these words, but here come your ARW tag team champions. Glass Joe and Gabby J. They gave it their all. They showed so much heart last night at ZanderMania. I can't be mad that they made it. They climbed the mountain. They earned their championships. But, oh no. Their first night. Their first night as champions. And it's against these two. Tag team championships on the line. Your challengers, Thor and Loki. Champions, Glass Joe and Gabby J. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Well, Gabby J with a kick to Thor. Went for a right Thor counters. Thor grabs him, spins him around. Right hand. And now Thor grabs Gabby J. And bounces him head first off of the turnbuckle. Grabs him. Right back into the corner. Tag made. Here comes Loki. This is the ARW debut of Loki. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Well, guys, I think we gotta call this one. Get help! Thor and Loki. Oh, a chop to Gabby J and another. The brothers are dominating the early goings here. Look at the size of Loki. Like, we know Thor's a big guy, but I mean, you clearly haven't seen the comics if you're wondering why Loki's this big. Tom Hiddleston, well, I love him, but, you know, not the greatest representation of the size of Loki! Mischief managed Loki with Glass Joe up on his shoulders. Spikes Glass Joe. Loki turns Gabby J around, kicks him in the knee. And now Loki. What a spike! What in the world? What a spike! Used his leg for a DDT. Down goes Glass Joe. For good measure, Loki snapping the leg into a cover. 1, 2. That's it. New champs. It's fun while it lasted, guys. It's fun while it lasted. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Loki's the god of mischief for a reason. He somehow got away with that low blow. I almost wonder if he worked a little magic on the referee. Your winners and the new ARW Tag Team Champions. Thor and Loki, the sons of Odin. They've done it. First night in ARW, and Loki is a champion. And get this, I believe this makes Thor the first man to hold the tag team championships with 2 separate partners. The fires of Asgard burn bright tonight. You know there's going to be a big celebration when those 2 go home. They've made their day. They got to have made Odin proud with that one. Main event up next. It's time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a fun night here at the after party. It's been great having y'all here. But it is time for our time tonight. Start to draw to a close. As here comes Arnold Schwarzenegger to the ring. Schwarzenegger making his way to the ring tonight. He's taking on the ARW champion. Kind of crazy how similar this and Thor's theme are to one another right at the beginning. Oh no, that might just be me though. Might just be me. The ARW World Champion, the only man to ever retain the ARW World Championship at ZanderMania. Don't know what that reflects more on, but you know, either way, Kratos making his way to the ring. He successfully defeated the Witcher Geralt of Rivia last night. And now tonight, he's taking on another formidable foe in the Terminator. We now know that Redemption in a few weeks' time, I mean, give me just one moment and I can tell you exactly how many weeks' time it'll be. I now have an official date for Redemption. April 17th at ARW Redemption. Kratos will be defending the ARW Championship against Thanos. Here we go. Oh, wow, look at this. Nobody's ever really powered Arnold up like that. And now Arnold firing back at Kratos. Arnold knocks him into the ropes. And now Arnold, what's he thinking here? Takes down Kratos with a big fist. And now Arnold grabs Kratos, shoving his elbows down on Kratos and shoves him into the mat. Oh, this is actually the first time ever for a one-on-one match, I believe. I don't think we've ever seen these two go one-on-one in ARW. Now they faced off in the Termination Chambers. Now Kratos scoops up Arnold, knee into the back. Kratos now picks him up to his feet, and Kratos with Arnold. Oh, Arnold with a knee strike. Now Arnold, look at this, scoops Kratos up. There's the uppercut. You know, Arnold was in this situation last year. Last year, he was the ARW champion. So he knows what it's like to be at this point in your career. He knows what Kratos is feeling right now. Oh, head first into the turnbuckle. He knows what it was like to come out of ZanderMania, winning the main event and becoming ARW champion. And he wants to go back there to being ARW champion. A good way to start getting back there would be to beat Kratos tonight. Cover. 1, 2, no. Arnold kicks out. And now Arnold caught with a right hand. And belly to belly from Kratos. Kratos now grabs Arnold, drags him away from the ropes. Kratos takes out the arm. He grabs Arnold into a seated position. Grabs him now by the neck. Arnold's got to get out of it. And he's starting to get back to his feet. Arnold, powering back up to his feet, knocks down Kratos. Arnold, whoa, termination knee. Calling Kratos up to his feet now. Arnold grabs him into the claw. The claw is in on Kratos. And, whoa, Kratos breaking out. Shoves him down. Grabs Arnold now, and Kratos throws him into the corner. Clothesline. Down goes Arnold. Now Kratos looking for his end. Kicks him in the ribs. Pulls him in. 2. Lung blower. Cover. But that's a rope break for Arnold. Kratos now picks him up, and Arnold elbow strike. Arnold off the rope, shoves him down. And an elbow, no, out of the way. Right hand, and now Kratos takes him down. Turns Arnold over, and now Kratos throws him across the ring. Turns him over now into picking him up now, grabs him by the neck. Kratos working over the neck of Arnold. And Kratos shoves him into the mat. Kratos gets caught. And now Arnold picks him up. Arnold kicks him in the ribs. Oh, pops him into an uppercut. Arnold getting right back into this one now. Went for a right. Kratos counters. Kratos knocks back Arnold, and Kratos dumps the Terminator out of the ring. I forget the count of 1 now, and Kratos picks Arnold back up. Right hand from Kratos. He grabs Arnold. Now Kratos with the former champion face first off of the ring apron. We're at a 4 count. Down goes Arnold again. 5 count. Oh, right hand. And a boot from Kratos. And now Arnold. Whoa. Kratos caught with a clothesline from Arnold. Now Arnold picks the God of War up, and Arnold. Termination knee. He's telling Kratos to get up. Oh, Kratos counters. Kratos takes him down. And Kratos into a cover on Arnold. 1. No, Arnold kicks out. Kratos kick to the back. Arnold up to his feet. Arnold grabs the champion. Claw slam. Arnold. Cover on Kratos. 1, 2. Kratos kicks out. Arnold now picking Kratos up to his feet. Arnold pulls Kratos in, pops him up, and power bombs him. Cover. 1, 2. Kratos again kicks out. And now Arnold picking Kratos up to his feet. Arnold, right hand, and another knocking back Kratos. Knocking towards the corner now. Arnold just firing around the champion, but Kratos counter. And now Kratos grabs Arnold. And what's Kratos thinking? He turns Arnold around. Kratos with a double axe handle. He grabs Arnold. He turns him around. He throws him into the corner. And now Kratos with Arnold. Pops him up. Slams him down. Kratos calling him up. Kratos kick to the ribs. Pulls Arnold in. Into another lung blower. Gonna want to get him away from the ropes there, though. Definitely gonna want to get him away from the ropes. Turns him over. Into the cover. Kratos. 1, 2, 3. Kratos puts away the Terminator tonight. A huge win for Kratos. Oh! Well, there's Thanos. Oh, and look in the corner as well. Bane and Sephiroth. Kratos, you may have beaten the Witcher, but you've got 3 more people targeting you immediately. And, oh! Thanos. Powerbomb to Kratos. Wait, what? Is it? Is it really? Oh my god! It's Link! It's Link! The hero of time! Modded into the game by Call Life on YouTube. Link is in ARW. Thanos and Sephiroth getting the hell out of Dodge. The hero of Hyrule. Oh, right hand to Bane. Pulls him in. Plants him. The Triforce Spike to Bane. Link has arrived to ARW and made an impact in his debut with a Triforce Spike to Bane. The hero of time is in ARW. What an after party. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I'll see you all this Thursday for the next episode of ARW on the road to redemption. Sounds a little awkward when I say it like that. Either way, we've had some huge names tonight. Cloud, Barrett, Green Arrow, Deathstroke, Black Canary, She-Ra, Loki, and finally, Link. And that's just the beginning of Season 4. More and more new names will come throughout the season as they always do. We have a lot coming up over these next few weeks. With all that said, thank you all for watching the after party. I've been Xander, and that was ARW. Get ready for a new intro this Thursday.